that's London. Yes. We're very high up, aren't we? Yes. Oh, there's the phone. Ta-ta. Alan Bastard, tomorrow belongs to me. Anatoly, how's my favourite Black Sea black marketeer? All right, hold on, I'll just get a pen. Yeah. 30 pairs of Levi's. Usual 30-inch flares. 200 copies of Big Wobblers. Very discerning choice, Anatoly. And 1 cassette of Shawaddy Waddy's greatest hits. I bet that's for you, isn't it, you incorrigible old groover? No? Listen, Anatoly, shut up. How are the tickets going for my Soviet lecture tour? Sold out. Well, that's wonderful. Better book another gig, as it were. No, not Lithuania. There's always crowd trouble there. All right, yeah, you do it yourself. Das Vidania, Vidania, das. Kitty. She popped out, Piers.
Alan, do you remember what you said about not letting me go to Russia with you?
Yes, I do, Piers. And I can recollect back further than half an hour, unlike you. And the greater freshwater scallop.
Even though you know that I've always wanted to visit Moscow.
Yes, I know, Piers, and I did ask the Foreign Secretary to put in a good word for you, but apparently there's a new IQ stipulation in the visa form. You have to be in double figures.
Well, you're a stinking fibber.
I'm a what?
Because I have just been invited to Moscow for Soviet relief.
Was a hell of a way to go for a hand job, Piers.
No. Soviet relief is a charity I'm working with. We've raised £1 million for medicines and foods for the Russian poor.
Yeah, i.e. the entire population.
And I have been invited to meet Mr. Gorbachev at the Kremlin.
The Kremlin, Piers? You're going to meet Gorbs?
I knew you'd be jealous. I'm going to Russia. I'm meeting Gorby. I'm going to have a Russian hand job. Alan, what is a hand job?
You really don't know, do you, Piers? Well, I'm your best friend. I ought to show you. Come over in the corner with Big Al. Now, let me see your hands. Are they clean?
Yes.
Now, warm them up. Now, imagine you're holding an enormous cube. That's right. Yes, what is it, Prole?
Would you sign this, please, Mr. Bastard?
Oh, I'm very sorry. My signature's worth money. I don't just give it away.
Well, I don't just give away this letter with that one.
All right, there's a problem here, isn't there? Why don't you open the letter, read it, and give me the gist?
I suppose I could.
All right. I don't know what you're laughing at, Piers. This is serious.
What is it?
This is to notify you that further to the Queen's 17th Lancers being transferred to the Middle East, your territorial army unit is hereby ordered to replace them. In Northern Ireland.
No. Northern Ireland, that's dreadful. That's a dangerous place.
Yes, I had heard, Piers.
People get killed there.
Really?
I never knew you were in the territorials.
I'm not. It's addressed to you.
But what about my Soviet hand relief?
Oh, I've forgotten all about that, Piers. All right, assume the position. Close your eyes. And say, give it to me, big boy.
Give it to me, big boy.
All right. Yeah. Now when you meet Gorby next week, you'll look just like him, won't you? Hello, Moscow!
Привет, Москва!
Hello, city of ill-fitting suits, nasty haircuts and questionable personal hygiene. Look what 70 years of communism has reduced you to. But fear not, for I am here now. I, Alan Bastard, to bring you the new gospel. The gospel of capitalism. For did you know, in this nation of nearly 300 million people, there are no sock shops, there are no filofaxes, there are no karaoke clubs, no style magazines. Do you realise the only matte black cappuccino makers you have in Moscow are Ghanaian students? I am not saying no one in Russia is producing profitable irrelevances. This trainer, made in Leningrad, is every bit as good as the Western product, and your Russian factory is turning out 1 million shoes a year. And I am sure it will be a huge international seller as soon as the factory gets round to producing some left shoes and expands its range beyond size 5.5. But don't worry, because you can do it. For you are hungry, while we in the West are decadent.
Потому что вы голодаете в это время, как Запад загнивает.
We have turned aside from the path of the true God, the market. For make no mistake, the market must be your new God. Whatever people demand, you must supply, and hang the consequences. What the hell? Turn all the rainforest into hardcore porno mags. Give Ben Elton something to write a new play about. Remember, God is dead. Marx is dead. But the market is immortal. Thank you. And now, before I answer any questions, let me just remind you that this series of lectures is available on a set of 10 video cassettes. $100 each or $1,500 the set. And now, any questions, Moscow?
Mr. Bastard, we don't have any video players.
Well, young man, this is your lucky day.
It's a rich man's world.
You do not know what a privilege it is for me to be your interpreter. I think you are the most wonderful and exciting man I've ever met.
Well, Ludmilla, it's rare to meet such a shrewd judge of character.
I think there are many wonderful things in the West. I hear there are color televisions the size of a packet of cigarettes. How is this possible?
Well, it's supply and demand, Ludmilla. If people wanted a packet of cigarettes the size of a television set, they can have that too.
Do you mean if I were in the West, I could have anything I desire?
As long as you had the money. Why? What do you want? In the West, for that, I would have to pay you.
Come on, then.
So this is Lenin's tomb, eh? Oh, probably the biggest stiffy in the world. Look, isn't it a bit public in here for all this sort of,
Don't be silly. President Gorbachev had it closed months ago.
Of course he did. Doesn't want people coming in here getting revolutionary ideas, does he?
So,
Yeah.
where shall we do it first? On the floor? Against the wall? Or on Vladimir Ilyich Lenin's actual sarcophagus?
What do you mean first?
Good afternoon, Alan Beresford Bastard.
Who the hell are you?
I am Freddie Ogilvy of MI5. This is Colonel Igor Gromyko of the KGB.
Oh, thank God for that. For a moment I thought it was Jeremy Beadle.
Drink. Na zdrowie.
Mr. Bastard, we have a proposition to put to you.
Well, then why don't you just give me a telephone call or something?
Have you ever used the Moscow telephone service? Using a beautiful woman to lure someone to an assignation is still the most effective way of contacting someone in our country.
So, you got me here under false pretenses.
Not necessarily.
Is all this Cold War cloak and dagger nonsense really necessary?
Mr. Bastard.
Yes.
How do you say? You have special skills.
Yes, I have got special skills, and I was about to employ them all on Ludmilla when you popped up out of nowhere.
Tell me, Mr. Bastard, how would you like to earn $100 million?
Does the Pope wear a silly hat and kiss airport runways?
That is what we will pay anyone who can help destabilize East-West relations and return us to the good old days of the Brezhnev-Reagan arms race.
Really?
It's no fun being a spy anymore.
Yes, those were the days. I saw the world then. 1 month Afghanistan, the next Angola. Now we get no foreign travel. Our expense accounts are slashed.
Flies in the face of tradition to abolish the Cold War. Might just as well do away with test matches.
They taught me 73 different ways to kill a man without leaving a mark. Now I am head of KGB public relations.
Well, cocky.
Chaps. Much as I'd love to have $100 million, what can I possibly do that the Secret Services of Britain and the USSR can't?
We can do nothing. The KGB is paralyzed because half of us support the Gorbachev regime.
The MI5's budget has been so slashed that when I go home on leave, I have to hitchhike.
Yeah, well, it's safer than you driving, isn't it, mate?
Besides, Mr. Bastard, we do not underestimate the man who fomented the Falkland conflict merely to push up the price of corned beef.
So, Bastard, can you help us?
Yes, I think I can. Well, I'll need my key man, though. The man without whom none of my plans would have come to anything.
We'll get him, we'll pay.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, he's just been grabbed for military duty.
Well, give me his name, I'll get him deferred.
Certainly. It's Lieutenant Sir Piers Fletcher Dervish.
He sounds like one of those eccentric British heroes we read about. So, Mr. Bastard, how are you and your brave comrade going to achieve our little objective?
Well, there's only one surefire way to destabilize East-West relations and rekindle the Cold War.
What?
Assassinate Gorbachev, of course.
It's unwise to tell Irish jokes to suspects you have halted at a roadblock. It is not a good idea to drink in a Republican bar while wearing your uniform.
Piers, you look fab in your
your uniform.
Hello, Sarah. So, what can I do for you? I'm afraid Alan's still in Moscow.
It's you I've come to see, actually.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got this little problem. And I wondered if you could sort it out for me.
Well, if you have a problem, Sarah, you should really talk to your own MP. And who's he?
Alan Bastard.
Oh, well, he's in Moscow. Can I take a message?
Now, the message is, drop the silly little boy act, Piers. I know your sort. The quiet, smouldering type. Do you know the one type of man that a woman can't resist is the man who doesn't seem interested?
Oh, but I am interested, Sarah. I'm interested in stamps. I'm in the music of Rimsky-Korsakov.
Piers, don't torment me. I love you.
No.
Yeah. You've always reminded me of Warren Beatty.
What do you mean, the man who plays Alf Garnett on television?
Piers, you're so witty. Alan doesn't make me happy anymore.
Oh, I can't believe that, Sarah. Everybody knows he can do it in less than a minute. It takes me hours.
Did you say hours?
I'm afraid so.
Kiss me, Piers.
What are you doing? How long has this been going on?
I swear nothing happened, Alan. We were just kissing.
Piers, don't lie. Our love had to come out sooner or later.
What? No.
I just came back to tell you that I've managed to fix it so that you're not going to Northern Ireland after all. And this is how you repay me? I suppose you want a divorce, do you, Sarah? All right, fine, but I won't stand in your way.
No.
Does your wife know about this? Poor, innocent Clarissa, sitting, alone, innocently, in Wiltshire, making jam for the Women's Institute. How much did your old man leave you when he croaked?
30 million.
You'll be on social security by the time Clarissa's finished with you.
I don't mind. I don't need money. We can survive on our love.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, shut up, you stupid bitch! Look, Alan, I'll do anything. I'll give you anything. Just see what you want.
Oh, yeah. Yes. You think some mere material bribe can in any way compensate for you cuckolding me with my own wife in my own office?
I'm sorry, of course it couldn't.
Although I have always rather fancied the Holbein you've got hanging in your hall.
Take it, it's yours.
And I want to be in your party when you go and visit Gorbachev next week.
All right, I'll go down to the travel agent and get you a ticket right away.
Don't go, Piers.
Oh. Get out, Piers!
Back in the US, back in the US, back in the USSR.
I wonder where Alan can be. I had to beg the members of the committee to let him come. We'll be going in a minute.
Oh, sorry I'm late. I would have been here 2 hours ago, but I didn't realise that taxi means piss off in Russian.
What's that?
This, Piers, is the Bastard Foundation plaque of peace.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, isn't it? Imagine how that'll look, nestling in between Gorby's Nobel Peace Prize and his Euro Quick Fit Birthmark of the Year award. And what's more, once I give it to him, it plays for He's a Jolly Good Fellow.
Oh, can I have a go?
No, don't touch it, don't touch it. It only goes off once. Look, I'll set it now there. It should go off in 15 minutes.
You must all be searched before you go through.
Very well, I've got him behind. Here's, hold the plug. There, you see? What? No, I'm allowed to carry that gun. It's for my own personal protection. Don't be ridiculous. Colonel Gromyko himself gave me permission.
Oh, and my apologies, Mr. Bastard, for this unfortunate misunderstanding. You may now go through and meet the President.
Yes, come on, Alan. We mustn't keep them waiting.
Absolutely not. I'm a British Member of Parliament. You think I'm going to go in there and pay respects to a man who employs trigger-happy thugs like you lot? What do you think I am, a Lithuanian?
Please, Mr. Bastard. It was a simple mistake. After all, we did not just shoot you out of hand like your SAS in Gibraltar.
Come on, Alan. We got to present the plaque of peace.
Absolutely not. You do it.
No, I couldn't possibly.
No, Piers, it'll be great. You go in there and once the music starts, believe me, we'll bring the house down.
Oh, all right.
All right, Piers. All right? We're going to taxi the hell out of here. So, where is it?
It's in the head.
The money is in the head. Fine. Fair enough. Hang on. This is made of wax. I didn't know the food shortages were that severe. There we are. 100 million in dealer's bonds.
Can I touch it? I've never been near such a wealth before. It's very arousing.
Is it? Good.
I am very attracted to you, you know.
Oh, don't fight it.
I should warn you. I am a man-eater.
Well, you tuck in then. Oh, God, what are you doing here?
Something terrible's happened.
Oh, good. I mean, oh dear, what?
It's awful.
Yes?
We went through.
Yes.
We shook hands.
Yes.
I gave him the cheque. He clapped.
Yes.
Oh, I could have died right then and there.
I'm not quite sure why you didn't. Anyway, go on.
Oh, it's ghastly. The plaque!
The plaque?
I forgot to give it to him.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Give it to me, Piers. Give it to me.
No, you said I could give it to
No,
him.
it's mine.
No.
Give it to me.
Please don't.
It's Mr. Gorbachev's act.
Alan, why did you do that?
Well, here's another fine mess you've got me in.
Sorry, Alan. Still, it's very exciting working on the first fast food restaurant in Siberia.
Oh, yes, very fast. Doesn't open until 1993. Still, I expect we'll have an appetite by then.
Well, that's another day over.
Yep, 3 days gone. Only 99 years, 362 days to go.
Still, we're lucky our lawyer bargained our offence down to second-degree murder, or they'd really have thrown the book at us.
Absolutely. Ooh. Oh, God.
Oh, look, Alan. More prisoners.
No, Piers, that's the queue. Ogilvy! I'm saved! Ogilvy! 3 days, Ogilvy! What took you so long?
Well, frankly, Cocky, after your momentous failure, we were going to let you rot. But Mrs. Bastard sadly prevailed upon me, and I was susceptible to her.
Yeah, all right, get on with it. I'm freezing to death here. It'd be paradise for a double glazing salesman.
Yes, quite.
Are we really going home, Alan?
Looks like it, Piers.
No. I'm afraid Mrs. Bastard only has release papers for one of you.
Oh, no. How awful for you, Piers. Oh, well, there you go. The intelligence community is only interested in the intelligence. Still, bye-bye, old mate. Stay in touch. You're allowed to send a postcard once every 10 years. Be brave, Piers, be brave. Well, goodbye, old chum. Yes, goodbye. Don't forget me. Well.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, I've had enough of this.
Fetch it, Dervish, come along.
Me?
Yes, you evidently, Mrs. Bastard wants you.
What? I'm going home. No. You're staying in Siberia. I'm going home. Is there anything you'd like me to kill Sarah for you?
Come on, Piers. Right back to civilization. It's ours and ours.
Sarah, why are you doing this?
Because I can.